Okay, good morning. I see I see you're green on the mics. You on? Okay. You on? Okay. You on? Okay. All right. Just wait till I can check myself. Okay. It is Friday. It is Friday fan. It's what, July 10th. Okay. So you got a nice snack already, and you know, before we start moving and stuff. So get the energy, yeah. Okay, make sure you guys have your water too on the side if you guys need it. Okay. Um, and if you just found us too, and you don't have a fan, you can practice all this um with open hand too, yeah. Even if you're in a place where you can't practice, but you still can watch. Getting used to um seeing movement is getting familiar to it. So when you start to practice on your own, you can uh, move and get more used to it because you see it. Therefore, you can get familiar to it, and then you can try to apply it when you start to move. Okay, and if you don't have the fan is an extension. So if I go like this, like that, you can easily just go and just chop. Okay, and boom. Even if you roll the fan, you still roll the wrist and out. Okay, everything is applied and can be add to it. So the any tools we use is just an extension to for yourself already. Yeah. So everything that we do, even if it's the sword, it's longer, but you still can use the technique. So when you do have the sword or the fan, it's expanding from yourself. Yeah. The open part, you can open up the hand. Okay. So this can be your clothes, and you still can open it up like that to represent it um, opening, yeah, or the chi is still here. Okay, some other things to be aware of. So sometimes even if the fan was open or it's like this, yeah, the my hand is like this. Okay, so this can represent the thumb. What I mean is this goes out like this. See how the thumb comes out? Okay, so if it was to grab and the thumb is coming out, so you can pick here, yeah. So you're not gonna leave your thumb out until you're strong, but that's what it is in its own way, yeah. And then the frame can be like the fingers, okay. So if my fan is open and I'm going out like this, okay. So see this frame coming out here. It's like you're pointing, okay. So sometimes you might see the fan, or in the form, it might go like boom, or the other one like when we do the thunder hits the mountain and we come out. Okay, that's like the finger poking in the eye. Okay, boom. So when you go like this and you go boom, that's what it is. Yeah. So everything has its own, I guess your breakdown or your definition of the technique. Same with the names. Been doing different Tai Chi styles too. So depending on the style, the name like this the variety or the name changes. So if it's the dragon, everything is gonna be more with the dragon. Yeah. Sometimes it does really represent the wrapping and the coiling. And then if you're with me, a lot of times they might have the dragon as the dragon butterfly. Yeah. So you can see the wings and coiling at the same time with the form and coming out. Yeah. So names change a lot, and then sometimes I just Depending, I use the techniques a lot more in the describing the the form or the technique at that time, because if it's easy to explain, roll or just chop, um, it comes out faster and you're more familiar with boom. Okay, maybe you don't go to the water too much and you're not familiar with the rolling waves or something, so the waves roll, boom, or you're not, or the wind that lifts, yeah, lifting winds, yeah. Okay, so that's where styles can start to um, be born too, because maybe he's only practicing. Uh, he may had a fan. It's only in the water, and it's always close to the water. So you might it adapts to the environment you're around. Okay, so a lot of the styles you see, if there's an open field and there's nothing around, your form can expand and be really big and pretty and nice. Yeah, and then maybe the other style, there's a lot of rocks and close um, in area, so the form cannot, it's not gonna go out too big because you're small. Okay, so therefore the style, it creates its own little style too. Yeah, and nothing's wrong with which side is what. It's just um, if you be open to it, then you can expand yourself too. Yeah, so when it opens up, you can open the form. And if it's close range, it's here. The fan is more a close range uh, weapon or instrument too, yeah, because you only can expand so much. So if you just pick up a stick, you can go that far, yeah. Okay, hi, welcome. Okay, so here can make a big difference. Okay. The fan, usually these fans are what, about a foot, yeah, to a 12 inch when you open, yeah. And then this, you can get a little bit bigger, but I think this is pretty much the average size. This is a nice, good size to practice with. So your range is still out here, yeah. Okay. So that's your main average. So when you come out and you chop, it expands out, yeah. Okay. And it can go farther, but you gotta. It's kind of a little different, but it can kind of come out there. Okay. So but then I wouldn't recommend it too much. Yeah, but this would be like for a point of the eye thing. But you want to keep the fence pretty much close to the body. Okay. So again, hopefully we've been practicing our even our basics. Yeah. The more we practice the basics, the more comfortable the fan gets in the hand. Yeah. And and it's a really good time to, you can carry it a lot now. Yeah, especially since it's summer already. Yeah. So kind of hot. Get that fan, doesn't look that much, yeah. But take it with you, get more comfortable. So the fan itself, even for me, I feel way more comfortable because I get to carry it way more than you can't carry a sword around, yeah. So this would be my more comfortable instrument that I use way more than any other uh, Tai Chi instrument or the sword or the, yeah. Even, even if I had the sword way longer first before the fan, again, be part of you, you can literally carry it in your pocket or anything, and um, yeah, so really comfortable to it. So I went through a lot of fans, and my one of my first ones disappeared with someone. They took it. Okay. Oh yeah, that's another good thing too. Yeah, these fans are very nice. So some people might keep it with you. Don't just leave it on the ground, or somebody say, "Wow, that's nice." Don't go. Oh yeah. They look at it. Make sure you get it back. They're gonna walk off. That one is speaking from experience, but yeah. So it's like, okay, so all right. That's a funny thing, but we all learn from experience too, yeah. Alrighty. Okay. So again, perfect time. Summer. Keep yourself cool too, yeah. This is a lifesaver in a different way, yeah. Because you can have that cool oxygen flowing to you. Yeah. Been to places where it's like, you go out before, and this is funny. You gotta say before now. Yeah? You get a lot of people, and it's like, oh, and you can keep yourself cool, yeah. And you can breathe. Okay. So anyway, this is a very useful instrument, not just for the Tai Chi. I just find it very helpful. Okay, so we've been really working out that form, yeah. So it's a little bit longer form, okay. The 52, okay. It's very universal, so it just says Tai Chi on it. There's no style on that one, okay. Um, so again, we'll break down a couple moves. Okay, we'll go from the beginning until I think the last one we did the rolling, we did the roll over, yeah, and we did the thunder hits the mountain, and then we did the roll wrist, yeah. Okay, so let's go through the first set again. Okay, I'll do two angles, so one I'll face you, and then one I'll face my back. Okay, and we'll just work the first set first, and then we'll come back. Okay, so centering yourself. Okay, so make sure you get the nice circle around yourself. Yeah, and then when you open, notice the yin and yang. Yeah, just open up. Okay, I think I can come close right now. So open up. Okay, now watch that ball roll over. Okay, see that? And you're gonna feel this movement, and that's when we're gonna step towards our left. Okay, and do our drum. Okay, see how my hand just goes all the way up, and we drum. Boom. Okay, and then think of the drum high up now. So it's gonna slide up and hit the drum on the other side. Boom. Okay, so it's like boom, boom. Okay? So we drum left and right. Yeah, and notice the stance. Forward stance left, drum and drum. Now we're gonna circle to right side, and if it's hard, just focus on one and let the other hand just follow through. Opening up the fan. Boom. Okay. So we're not gonna cover the face now. We put on the side, and our focus is sort of here. Yeah. See, we're looking at the distance. Okay. Palm down. Okay. And then we're on our toe. Besides the toe. Okay. Now yun. Okay. So the yun is the upper, the Kalani. So we go up and watch the hand come underneath. See that? Yeah. If you're not comfortable, just go here first. Okay. And then you get to sit back. Then if it feels more comfortable, you can get to lean. Okay. So let the chop come under, roll. Okay. See that? It's gonna come in, let the fan close, and then chop. Boom. Okay. Now with that, come in, boom. You're gonna step forward with the right and thrust. So left hand up, thrust right. Boom. Okay. Pull it in. Embrace the fan. Okay. Turn. Your stance is the pigeon toe, yeah. So in, turn, I'm gonna unwind myself here. Okay. See this part? I'm gonna do a low thrust. Bam. Okay. Now sink. Okay. Lift. Okay. It's gonna go up. Did it roll up? Open that fan. Okay. Now again, anytime I lift up and you don't feel comfortable, just step. Okay. You don't have to come up yet. Okay. So step forward, and this is what we did last time. I really focused on it. We press. Okay. The foot come over. We sink. We lift. We turn. The thunder is gonna go hit that mountain. Boom. Okay. Poke. Okay. Here this way. Step. Then turn the fan. Okay. So it's out here. Yeah. Then watch my left goes back as it comes over. Tiger plays with the butterfly. Okay. Close your fan. Stick. Okay. Draw back. Look at that. See that yin yang? You just draw back. Okay. Draw. Okay. And let it come forward. Okay. So it's like a nice little jab here. Okay. Now this is gonna dip and then dancing dragon. Up. Okay. Come forward. Boom. Close your fan and then come to the front. Okay. Let's focus on that dancing dragon first, and then we'll move on to the beginning of the second set. Okay. Um, Let me focus on the dragon, then I'll do the different angle too. Yeah. So just in case you can't see the dancing dragon, okay. Think of the this hand. You have a cup, and it pours down. See that? See that action? Okay. Let me see. Example. See the cup, and then they're pouring the cup. Okay. See the action there, and see the wrist and the forearm turning over, turning over. Okay. So when I turn over, that's that here. Now I'm gonna lean forward if I can and see that diving down. Yeah. So it's sort of going to the back. And as it goes towards the back, towards my right, and then watch me turn the wrist out. Okay. So don't wait till you go to the end and then you turn at the same time. Okay. So that's that dragon. That's what's moving here. Yeah. So it's gonna coil out. Boom. And then we can open the fan. Yeah. So let me face this direction into the dancing dragon. Okay. So I'm coming down. See that? So it comes from here, and then we dip. So you pour, you follow through towards the back. See that poking out, and then you follow through and then out. Okay. They go screw. Boom. Open. Okay. And then again, if you have any questions, if you can learn how to use the chat, you have to try sooner or later. Yeah. And then if you're finding us later on, you can put the question in the comments. I'll get to them too. Yeah. Okay. So for that dancing dragon really makes more sense because it's coiling out. Yeah, you coil out. Yeah. Coil. Okay. So I'm gonna do it a little bit quicker and I'm gonna face my back towards you just to set one first. Okay, let's go over that. So I go here, open up your fan, drum left, right up, circle and to open your fan. You go up, close your fan. See that chop? Step forward, thrust, embrace the fan. Okay. You bring your stance in the pigeon toe, so it's easier for you to circle back, and you can turn easier. Okay. Now we do a low thrust. Boom. Okay. Sink as we sit back down, and then a lift up. Okay. Okay. Now we step forward, press your fan down, come over, set it up. Okay, we'll do the thunder hits the mountain. So come over, roll, and down. Point. Okay. Now set yourself up now towards the other side. Step, sweep over, and then step back. Turn over the fan, out, close, in, draw back, okay. Thrust over, boom, jab it, okay. Set yourself up, dancing, drying out, open your fan, come in and out, okay. Close that fan, and then set yourself up. All right, so should be, we've been doing the beginning more, so it should be really familiar and easier, okay. Now let's talk about that, the beginning of the second set, because when you do the second set, it repeats it in the third one. So what makes that different opening with the second part? Okay. So we still do our drum, okay, and but the stance, okay, watch it's more the footwork, okay. So the first time we do it, we're just opening and then just lean towards our forward stance left, yeah. The second one, you're gonna notice we're gonna close the fan. Boom. You notice I'm gonna step, okay, and then what happens is my back is gonna step too. So it's more like the first one I'm like this, boom. The second one I'm stepping forward, boom. Okay, so you see the difference of the distance. Okay, so here I'm kind of like close, and then here I need to come up even farther forward or on the side, and then I'm stepping. Okay, and since the momentum is still moving, I'm bringing this in to kind of stop and set up my stance to you. Okay? So from this way, I open up, boom, okay, boom. So you should see the real big difference. First one, here, here. The second time, I come in and I give it more distance farther away, so I have more range. I tap. Now we open up, and boom. Yeah. So drum low, and then step up high. Okay. Even here, I might kind of open up, and you might see me slide. Yeah. Boom. Okay. Got that part? Okay. Do one more part because this part is the little different before we do the yun. Okay. So just before we do our yun, when we drum, boom, and then we expand, we open up. Okay. Now this is gonna open the fan. See that? Boom. Okay. Open. So what happens is I'm using the flick basic of just pushing up. Okay. Now I want to bring it in. Okay. This is one way to keep in mind. So if anytime you're doing this kind of movements, or if I'm going in, if you hold it out here, oh, okay. This part is just longer, and then so Let me explain that one more time. When you see me coming out like this, you can use the forearm as a brace. So this is coming here, or if I'm coming here, and then see this like this, and then if I come like that, then it's using as a brace. Okay, and then this becomes in a different way, so it becomes stronger and softer there. See the difference? So that's what's happening here, yeah. So you can put the weight in it. Boom. Yeah. Now watch this hand. It comes the bow. Okay. See that? And what happens is it kind of goes at the same time. You can bring it down. Okay. But it's gonna lift up. Okay. So when we go slow, it's a lot easier because you can do more movements. Okay. But when you lift up, see that? Shoo, shoo, shoo. Okay. Shoo. So using this point up. So up. See that? Up. Now using here, and you can use all this. It's like a nice it kind of it's an uppercut, yeah. Just come straight up there. So if I'm using my energy and I just breathing, I inhale, I can sink, and I just lift up. Boom. Okay. So you might see a difference with the regular set. The regular set just goes up like a fan on top. I need the reason to come up, straight up. And if you're looking forward, see that? Shoom, shoom. So slices right up middle. Shoom. Okay. Shoom. Hard to see this one because it's going up, yeah. Shoom. Okay. So again, let's do the second set, the beginning part here. Step, step, drum, step, and drum out. Circle. Whew. So I can feel every time we do the Tai Chi, it's like getting hot. Yeah. So I really enjoy that fan. I'm gonna do it with my back facing you first, and then I'll explain more after. So second one, have your fan ready. Open up, step out, and then back, feet together, open, lift, boom. Okay. So right here, you're already set up to. You're gonna go back to what we know, but we're gonna step back with that. Step forward and throw. We're familiar with that, and we're familiar with this. So we'll do let's see if we can time it now. We'll go through the rest of the second set and push. And we're just gonna go through the rest now. Just flow. Bring up low, down, sink, left, turn, roll, back, boom. Are you familiar with the dancing dragon now? Out, open, drop back, boom, close, fist, turn, step, close, step, over the falls, up, you low, boom, boom. And as we're doing the form, even if you should see more of the techniques come more familiar as we go, yeah. And you come back, close the fan, and then right there, yeah. Okay. So every time you break one or two techniques down, you can, it's like, hey, I seen it